अस्सलाम वालेकुम, आई एम डॉक्टर मारिया। अच्छा जी, आज का हमारा टॉपिक है अबाउट लैक्रिमल अपरेटस। हम बात करेंगे व्हाट इज़ द फंक्शन ऑफ लैक्रिमल अपरेटस, ठीक है, और कौन कौन से इसके कंपोनेंट्स हैं, और जो है व्हाट इज़ द सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ लैक्रिमल अपरेटस। सो लैक्रिमल अपरेटस की जब हम बात करते हैं तो डिफरेंट स्ट्रक्चर्स विच आर इंक्लूडेड इन द लैक्रिमल अपरेटस आर लैक्रिमल ग्लैंड, ठीक है, अलॉन्ग विद इट्स ड्रेनिंग डक्ट्स. Then we have two lacrimal canaliculi, one lacrimal sac and one nasolacrimal duct on each side. ठीक है. So whenever we will talk about the lacrimal apparatus, we talk about all these things about lacrimal glands, lacrimal canaliculi, lacrimal sac and nasolacrimal duct. Now what are lacrimal glands? Lacrimal glands are actually glands which are situated on lateral aspect of each eye just above the supraorbital margin, and they are actually approximately the size of an almond, and they consist of a secretory epithelium, and the function of these glands is secretion of tears, which is actually composed of water, minerals and different antibodies, and an enzyme which is called lysozyme, which is a bactericidal enzyme. So lacrimal glands are exocrine glands. What is the location of these glands? They are actually situated on the lateral aspect of each eye just above the supraorbital margin, and function of these glands is secretory function, that is they secrete tears. And what is the composition of tears? Tears contain water, certain mineral salts, various antibodies, and an enzyme which is called lysozyme. So the tears leave these lacrimal glands through certain ducts which are called lacrimal ducts, or certain ducts which are associated with a lacrimal gland. You can see in the figure they are called lacrimal excretory ducts, and then they pass over the front of the eye under the lids toward the medial canthus of the eye, and then drain into the two canaliculi. You can see superiorly there is a superior lacrimal canal, and inferiorly there is an inferior lacrimal canal. So both these canals are called superior and inferior lacrimal canaliculi. So from medial canthus it drains into the superior lacrimal canal or either into inferior lacrimal canal, and the opening of each is guarded by, you can say, by a structure which is called punctum. So the two canaliculi lie above one another, and they are separated by a small body which is called truncle. Then the tears drain into the sac which is called lacrimal sac. This is the pathway which actually tears follow. Formation in the lacrimal gland, pass through the lacrimal ducts, then pass over the front of the eye, then drain into the lacrimal sac either through superior lacrimal canal or through inferior lacrimal canal, and finally they went into nasolacrimal duct, which is actually the upper expanded portion, lower expanded portion of the lacrimal apparatus, you can say. So it drains into the nasolacrimal duct. Nasolacrimal duct is actually an extended canal which extend from the lacrimal sac up to the nasal cavity. So whenever we talk about lacrimal apparatus, we talk about three things: that it consists of a secretory system, a distribution system, and an excretory system. So the secretory system contains glands which produce tears. They are called lacrimal glands. Then we have a distribution system which includes the lacrimal excretory ducts, and which comprises eyelids which spread over the tear film and then on the surface of the eye. Then we have an excretory system which is made up of the ducts which effectively drain the tears from the ocular surface into the nasal cavity, okay, through nasolacrimal duct. So this is the pathway which is followed by tears. So lacrimal apparatus, whenever we talk about lacrimal apparatus, we will talk about these different structures. Now what is the function of lacrimal apparatus? Actually it forms tears. And what is the function of tear? The fluid that fills the conjunctival sac is actually a mixture of the tears and certain secretions from a gland which is called tarsal glands. these secretions are actually oily secretions, and they spread over the entire surface of the eye, protecting cornea. They provide oxygen, nutrients to avascular conjunctiva. They wash away different irritant materials from the eye. And we talk about an enzyme which is called lysozyme, which is a bactericidal enzyme. It prevents microbial infections. And the oiliness provided by the glands delays evaporation and prevents friction, and help in the prevention of drying of the conjunctiva. So these are the different functions which are performed by lacrimal apparatus. So the lacrimal glands, they secrete tears, and its excretory ducts convey the fluid to the surface of the eye. It is actually a serous gland which is located in the lacrimal fossa, around about the size of an almond. And then we have lacrimal canaliculi, the lacrimal sac, the nasolacrimal duct, by which the fluid is conveyed into the cavity of the nose, and emptying through nasolacrimal duct into the inferior nasal concha. Then we will talk about what is the innervation of the lacrimal apparatus. Now lacrimal apparatus both have sympathetic supply through carotid plexus and parasympathetic supply from the lacrimal nucleus of the facial nerve. So we'll talk about the innervation of the lacrimal apparatus. The sympathetic supply through carotid plexus, and the parasympathetic supply is through lacrimal nucleus of the facial nerve. And the blood supply to the lacrimal gland is actually provided by ophthalmic artery. And ophthalmic artery is a branch of lacrimal artery, while the venous blood is drained through ophthalmic vein via different veins. Actually it is drained through superior ophthalmic vein. So the lacrimal system is made up of a secretory system which produces tears, which drains the tears. Lacrimal gland is responsible for production of emotional or reflexive tears, and as tears are produced, some fluid evaporates between the blinks, some is drained through the lacrimal punctum into the lacrimal canaliculi, then finally into the nasolacrimal duct. The tears that are drained through the punctum, which actually are drained into the nose. So any excess fluid that didn't go into the punctum, which produced tears, can lead to different abnormalities. So this is all about lacrimal apparatus. All you have to know is the function of the lacrimal gland, lacrimal excretory ducts, lacrimal puncta, superior, inferior, lacrimal canaliculi, what is the function of lacrimal sacs, where does the nasolacrimal duct is drained, and this is all about today's lecture. Thank you so much.